So I've been involved in quite a few volunteering initiatives and led a couple of them locally and overseas. And I really enjoyed my volunteering experiences, and I think that's what sparked my interest in the helping profession. Other than that, I've also always been a very people person, and I really like the idea of being able to meet and connect with people from different walks of life. And then upon researching into it, I really liked the idea of being able to touch lives through social work. So I think that's why I decided to major in social work. So I think first of all, it's definitely being able to touch lives and leave a positive impact on people's lives. Secondly, I think there's also an element of unpredictability where each day is different. Having done some part-time jobs, I actually think I dread doing repetitive jobs, and I think in social work it's always different. You meet different people from different walks of life, and I think that's why I also decided to take up Chinese as another language. I think it's a very important skill, especially if I were to do social work in Singapore. And I've also wanted to learn this language for the longest time, so I took the opportunity to learn it here. Yeah, I think adapting to university life was quite difficult amidst COVID-19, and I think most students my batch feel the same way. But I think it really helped to know that everyone was also feeling the same way. Yeah, me and my friends, we adapted by actually taking part in freshman orientation programs and taking up CCAs together, and also taking modules together so that we would be able to see each other and study together despite not having face-to-face classes. Yeah, and I think it helps that I have a very supportive group of friends who really kept me in the loop regarding university updates and about such a new and foreign environment. Yeah, so I'm actually most passionate about working with young children and women. So upon graduation, I actually intend to explore a career in child protection. Yeah, I think the modules that I have taken up till now, they really focus on exposing us to various perspectives and providing us with like theoretical concepts to deal with situations that social workers are bound to face in the future. So I think taking up social work modules would really help you to anticipate and expose you to these situations you might face in the future. And also I'll be doing my placement in the upcoming summer, so I think undertaking this major would really help me to mentally prepare myself for a career in social work in the future. Besides that, I also think that taking a third language like Chinese, it's going to help me to now help or eventually communicate with more people in the future, and I think it will really be an asset as a social worker in Singapore. Yeah, it's definitely tougher with interdisciplinary learning, where you have to take up different modules that you might not feel very confident in. And I don't really see myself coding as a social worker, but I do think that with the industry and the world changing very rapidly, that eventually it's going to be very beneficial. And I think it's good to be proficient and to acquire both soft and hard skills regardless of which career or industry you're pursuing. So I think in the long run, it will definitely be beneficial. Yeah. I think I would definitely have been more involved if not for COVID, but one of the most interesting aspects would be signing up for NUS FASS Rec and Flag 2020, where I was part of the marketing committee. It was a very new and pleasant experience for me, and I was able to make friends from different disciplines. And I also think the good thing about FASS is that the adaptability, the flexibility in planning your own timetable and studies, which allowed me to juggle my outside commitments and take up CCAs like netball and Muay Thai. And I really liked how interconnected the disciplines are in FASS, and the fact that I can take modules from different disciplines as part of my requirements. I've really enjoyed the range of modules that have been offered to me till now. Yeah.